Real quick before we start the video, thank you so much for 3K subs. I really truly appreciate every one of you guys, and I can't wait for the future of this journey. Also, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, so I was originally going to be making a top 10 plays video today, which will now hopefully be dropping tomorrow, but we need to talk about something else. About the problems Shinobi Striker is currently facing. I know, Naruto Sasuke just dropped, and the game right now is doing really well. In fact, so well that they're literally having problems with too many people trying to play at once. The game's doing great, but we can't let that distract us from the problems it's also facing. First, the Moonlight Scrolls. What the fuck are you doing, Solil? So far, the way Solil dealt with Shinobi Striker up until the release of Moonlight Scrolls was great. They release patches and updates frequently, they give us new DLC, they nerf jutsu that needs to be nerfed, and buff jutsu that needs to be buffed. The game has really received great post-release support, which it needed after its underwhelming release. So I praise Solil for what they did with the game, and I saw them as a developer team who really cared about their players. And so I think it made me and many other people almost shocked and surprised with how they went about the Moonlight Scrolls. If we didn't know, Moonlight Scrolls were leaked a long time ago. When I first saw them, I started making assumptions about what they could possibly do. Maybe be a replacement for if a DLC's outfit is already in the game. For example, if Tamari was a DLC but her hair is already in the game, then the substitute will be 5 Moonlight Scrolls, and they do exactly what they do now, which is give you a better chance of getting rare items, but without the price tag. Of course, DLC is not free, but it's much more different from the Moonlight Scrolls. Other people also made their assumptions, but what nobody thought about was the scrolls turning out to be microtransaction loot boxes. I thought loot boxes died a long time ago. Black Ops 3, Battlefront, I mean all of these games were despised because of their use of loot boxes. The newest Call of Duty surprisingly has confirmed that loot boxes will not be a thing for the game, hence why it's loved by so many people. Loot boxes in games are really a thing of the past. Now those games did have much more offensive loot box systems than Shinobi Striker, but there's still a problem. So the Moonlight Scrolls are basically esoteric scrolls with a slightly better chance of getting a rare item. Now the item scrolls can get you are only cosmetics, tops, bottoms, accessories, things like that. So there's no pay to win happening here. But there are two major problems. First, the pricing. $1 per scroll? Are you serious? Hey look, you might be a rich ass person who doesn't care about spending a few dollars on cosmetics, but for most people, in my opinion, this pricing ain't right. Now after you spend your hard-earned money on a couple of scrolls, you open them, and to your surprise, the Moonlight Scrolls can give you duplicates. If you want proof, thanks to Audie the Kid for letting me use his footage. Check him out, the link will be in the description, but just take a look.
The things I do for this channel, I just bought 25 Moonlight Scrolls. Now, what we want to do is, we're going to praise 5 at a time, just to see what the big whoop is. Alright, I'm going to be the test dummy for you all, so you can see how bad or how good Moonlight Scrolls are. Wait, oh, I say don't break on me, please. Then we get, oh.
Like, is it just me or is that absolute bullshit? You're telling me that if I buy Moonlight Scrolls with IRL money, I can get duplicates, which hey, you can convert into Ryo, the most useless thing in the whole game. I mean, when was the last time you used Ryo, especially if you've gotten far in the game? Now, we don't know what Solil's reason behind the Moonlight Scrolls are. It could very well be that they actually are in need of the money. That's fine, but there's plenty of other ways you can get more funding. Next to character DLC, you can sell map DLC. I think that would be awesome, especially right now where everybody just wants to see a new map in the game. Or you can just make the Moonlight Scrolls cheaper and unable to give you duplicates. So yeah, right now the Moonlight Scrolls are just not worth it, but at the end of the day, I can't tell you what to do with your money. Off to the next problem, which definitely can be fixed, but Solil just hasn't made their move yet. So when the Killer Bee DLC was released, a glitch was introduced in the game. This has probably happened to you a couple of times. When you hit someone with the octopus jutsu and then right after you use a universal pull, for some odd reason, it leaves you floating in the air, looking like you're having a stroke. Glitches are pretty common in Shinobi Striker, but I don't think any of them beat how bad this one is. So when someone uses the glitch on you, you'll stay floating forever until someone from the enemy team attacks you. Then you'll break out of it. If you're lucky, then they'll just hit you right away to try to finish you off. But now that people realize that you can use the glitch to your advantage, well, they're using it to their advantage. You can get hit by the glitch, and if the enemy team are all in a party together and agree not to touch you, then you'll stay floating there for the entire match.
Just close the game.
I can't move!
Your teammates can't break you out of it, so you're pretty much a useless floating shinobi. Oh, but we're not done. Killer Bee is not the only DLC whose jutsu can cause this glitch. In fact, the most recent DLC, Adult Sasuke, can also do this glitch. You don't even have to use 2 jutsu. All you have to do is use his flame lightning jutsu, and there's a chance of it happening. This needs to be fixed right away, and I'm surprised Solil hasn't even said anything about it. But that's just what I wanted to talk about today. Sorry if I went on a bit of a rant. Let me know your thoughts on this subject, and remember, if you want your clip featured in the next top want to place, submit it now. The link will be in the description. Hopefully we get some good Sasuke ones. Other than that, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe and notifications on if you're new. Happy Thanksgiving. Hashtag fix Shinobi Striker, and Pervy Sage out. Peace.
Konnichiwa.